ever evolving. Well, we are always and forever Libras evolving. Hi, Libras. I hope all is well. Thank you all so much for your love and support here, Libras. Thank you so much. We are back to check in with your energy here for mid-month of May. Mid-month of May for my Libra placements. I'm going to give you all some time to climb in. Hi, Libras. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm giving you all some time to come in. Welcome, Libras. We are tapping in for the collective placements for Libra. All right, wherever that may resonate in your chart. It's been a minute. I missed you all, Libras. We're going to check in to see what's coming next in love for you, what's new coming in. Also going to see who's coming up in your energy, what you need to know for the mid-week or mid-month here for May. We're also going to tap in with the universe, see what divine messages we have here from your spirit team. And of course, we're going to close out to get you messages from your ancestors for guidance as well for the remaining month of May. So come on in, get comfortable, honey. Grab your drink, grab your popcorn. Okay. And also, I am available during the live stream, Libra, for questions. If you have a question that you would like to ask, I do have details pinned below for paid questions. Once we confirm your payment, we will add you to the list for questions if you have a question that you would like to be answered, okay? Also, I still do have the spring special that's going on for personal readings for discounted prices. Definitely email me. My email is linked below as well in the description box, also on the home page of my channel, on the community board, where you're welcome to email me to book a personal reading. All right. Hi, Lisette, Grand Rising. How are you? I hope all is well. Shout out to my lions. Leo in the house. Hi, Trent. How are you? Grand Rising. Hi, Susan. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Grand Rising. Hi, goddesses. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome, welcome. All right. I had to put a title here for Sagittarius. I just got done doing Sagittarius's live stream for their reading. If some of you all is connecting with a Sagittarius, you can go check their reading out as well, right? All right, Libras, let's go ahead and tap in here. Let's see, what do you need to know for the mid-May, mid-week, mid-month? Yay, that's awesome. You said better catching this live, Libra. I'm happy you're here. Thank you for sharing your time and being here, Susan. I appreciate it. Let's see what's coming through for my Libra placements. We're first going to start in the spiritual realm. See what you need to know, what divine messages here we have. And then we'll bring it down to the physical, to the gritty with some tarot to see who is in your energy and why, Libra. And then we will move on to love to see what's coming in for you for love and romance. What's next coming in love, what we got for my singles. And then again, we'll close out with some ancestor messages for you, okay? Sounds good? All right. What we have for Libra? What we have for Libra placements? What does Libra need to know at this time? do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? What does Libra need to know? What's coming up for mid-month for Libra placements? What do they need to know? Thank you, Spirit. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. All right. Some of y'all, you may have Taurus placements in your chart that's very significant right now that you need to tap into, especially if you're in a space where you're creating. All right. If you have some type of business that you are establishing for yourself, or a new career opportunity, a new position within your working environment, something that you are coming into prosperity, you want to make sure to tap into that Taurus energy, rather if it's your South Node, North Node, if it's one of your big three, or there could be a Taurus that's going to be very significant that's coming towards you, that's going to allow you to bring in prosperity. Okay, you may learn something from a Taurus, or you need to tap into your Taurus traits in your birth chart to get this prosperity here, honey. Okay, but for the month or mid-month of May, prosperity is what lies ahead for you. So stay on the course. Make sure to stay focused this month, Libra, because prosperity lies ahead for you from what the universe is informing us here today. Okay, we have, yeah, look at that. Be bold and make the first move. All right, so whatever this is, whatever this space, this opportunity, or if this is a person, a place, or a thing, it's time for you to be bold and make the first move. No more waiting around on this. Okay, if this was a goal or something that you put down, it's time to pick that goal or that plan, whatever that is. It's time to pick it back up and make the first move. All right, because it's going to bring you prosperity here, whatever this is. Okay. All right, so let's move forward. Thank you, universe, for those divine messages. Let's now see what's coming up in your energy. Wow, I just seen the Justice card, Libra. I love it. You're showing up in your energy already. So that tells me that whatever a situation that you maybe wasn't given a fair opportunity in, it's coming back around to work out in your favor. You're going to get justice here from a person, a place, or a thing here in the mid-month of May here, Libra. Okay. So now we're going to bring it down to the 3D, Libra. We're going to see what's coming up in your energy, Libra, what you need to know. Okay. All right. Ooh, the 9 of Swords down. The 10 of Swords. Let me adjust the camera here. Confirmation. Either, oh my goodness, Libra. Some of y'all, there's a situation that's stressing you out, and it's because you haven't ended things here yet with someone or something. This could be your job is stressing you out. All the work you've been having to put in may be stressing you out or overwhelming you, or this person or this relationship here is overwhelming you. Some of y'all, you have now decided to put a situation here to an end, and that's maybe what you need to be bold at doing, is being bold and making the first move and ending this situation here that has been very overwhelming your energy. Some of y'all, you could be realizing that you put a lot of work and an effort in relationship and it's not going anywhere. It's not working. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Others of you all, this could be an air sign or an earth sign that you're connected with. They could be a Libra like yourself, a Gemini or Aquarius here. Or this person could be, again, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or a Virgo here. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Clarify the 9 of Swords for Libra energy here, please. Why do we have the 9 of Swords here? Ooh, the Eight of Cups in reverse. You don't want to leave, Libra, or someone is holding on to you and don't want you to leave, but you know this person is not a, you know this person is a liar. The Seven of Cups. You know that this relationship is no longer a fucking illusion. For some of y'all, you're realizing this, Libra. You're definitely at the end of things with this person. I feel like some of y'all, you're no longer emotionally fulfilled by this person, obviously, but there's 10 freaking swords here stabbed in somebody's back here, between their up to their bottom of their chest, all the way down to their fucking legs here. Okay. Some of y'all, you're over it at this point. You're choosing to focus on your career and finances here. Others of you all, this water sign or this air sign does not want to let you go. They don't want to see you fucking succeed. Oh, well. Okay. Oh, well. You're not a freaking, you're not a puppet. You don't wait around for people to fucking keep stabbing you and sticking fucking needles and pins in you. That's not what you were here created to do, Libra. And someone wants to keep holding on to you. Someone wants to try to keep you stuck or wants to control you. What the fuck is this? Okay, clarify the Eight of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you come to terms with this person. I feel like one point of time, Libra, this person tried to make you feel like that you were the problem. That you were the person to be blamed for. But you're realizing that that's not the case. You're realizing that, yeah, I maybe have done some things. I maybe have fucked some shit up. I maybe have said some things that I regret saying, but it doesn't amount to the things that this person has done to you. Like I said, you got somebody here that do not want you to succeed, that do not want you to get this offer here. You have a new opportunity coming in here. Right? This is a new offer of a commitment or a new offer of a increase in your finances in your career here. You have an opportunity here because, again, behind scenes, even though this person has put you in a fucked up situation or just have you in your head a lot, you still been focused on the prize here. You still been focusing in on what matters to you or what shit, your motherfucking plan B. For some of you all. So a plan B is very significant. Some of y'all, you needed to have a plan B or you're coming up with the plan B. Listen, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I stay ready so I ain't got to get ready. I remember being told, how can I put this? I remember being in a relationship and I had informed my partner that I had a plan B. And I respect this person's, I had respected my partner's feelings about that. And they may took it a little personal, which is they had every right to. They had every right to. Right? That's just the way, that's our mindset, Libra. One thing I love about Libras, with me being a Sagittarius placement and my sun sign, I love how Libras will look at the whole situation, would analyze it, would see what was being fair in it, you know, and how to balance out the situation to be fair. That's what I do love about you, Libras. And this is why I feel like this is very important for me to kind of give you this information or from my experience here in relationships. But with the partner that I once was in a relationship with, one of my exes, right? they felt some type of way because I mentioned that I will be having a plan B. And like I mentioned, I respected that person for however they felt, whether they were upset about it, rather if they were understanding about it, rather if they were happy about it. I kind of, in my opinion, I felt like because I'm entitled to my opinion, they were entitled to their opinion, right? But in my opinion, when you are in a situation when you've been treated a certain way before and you don't want to be treated that way again, right? You put things in place so that doesn't happen again. So you don't get in a situation where you're either strung out or put out, right? And when relieving yourself from a relationship, or when you are deciding to separate, disconnect, break up, whatever the fuck, I had informed that person that, like, I'm not fit to be in a situation. It's expensive. This is why you always hear couples say it's cheaper to keep her type of situation, because when you have to break up, depending on the circumstance, and especially if you're living with that person, you're under the same roof with that person, you and that person is paying bills and shit together, right? And they felt a certain way because I said I had a plan B. So some of y'all, again, you had a plan B, or you working on a plan B, and they really got in their feelings and got mad because I said I'm gonna have a plan B. And in my situation, and the things that I accumulated before I even met that person, you're fucking right. And that's a situation where you will go back and look on to this day and be like, yeah, I'm certainly glad that I had a situation. Because it's funny, because that same person that I was in that relationship with, Libra, and I told that person, the same person that I told that to, and I expressed that person how I felt, I told that person why I was having a plan B. It wasn't because of what they done to me or anything, right? This was someone new I was getting ready to date. I told them that because of my previous past situations, I'm not about to allow myself to be, especially not in a financial situation where I'm out of pocket from investing my time with your ass, right? Or with someone new. So, that person that I was with, they felt some type of way about that. And like I said, I was very understanding about that. But now, I'm glad that I made that plan B. I'm glad that I set emergency funds and other situations. I'm glad that I had a plan B and I set that shit to the side because I was still able to move forward. I still ate. My family was still provided for. I wasn't put in a situation going off of somebody else's emotions and feelings. I was logical about that situation. So, Libra, when you exit this situation, because from what it's given me, Libra, is that I know that that story or my testimony or my experience is going to help someone that's in this situation, because you have a water sign or an earth sign or an air sign here, Libra, that doesn't want to let you go. They're holding on to you to dear life as much as they can. Okay? Even though the love ain't even there anymore. It ain't even there. We know that. We're looking at the Ten of Swords here. This person is no longer it. They're no longer it for you. We got strong Scorpio energy here. We have Virgo energy here. We also got Gemini energy here, Libra. Some of y'all, this person could be a Gemini, or they could be a Capricorn or a Taurus. Clarify the Ten of Swords here for Libra. They're trying to hold on to you to dear life. Baby, the Temperance, Sagittarius. Some of y'all, this person could be a Sagittarius, or they could be a Libra like yourself. We have strong air energy here. Yeah, like, we don't have time for this. You left. The Six of Swords is here. The Six of Swords talks about going towards peace, calmer waters. You got yourself out of this situation because you had a plan B, because you were quick on your toes, because this is not the first time that basically that this person hurt you. So you set yourself up and you did things the right way. And because of that, this is why prosperity lies ahead for you, Libra. So this is what this reading is all about at the end of the day, as far as this general spread here, okay? Give me 1 second, Libra. I'll be right back. Marinate on what I just said here, because I do see you are now going into a space where it's more peaceful, it's more calmer. You're going to also realize and be glad that you made the decision that you made and that you're being bold to make that first move. And others of you all, this is what you need to do. This is your confirmation today. Okay, give me 1 second. Sorry about that, Libra. Clarify the Queen of Coins. Some of y'all, this may have to do with the Queen of Pentacles energy, a mother figure, a aunt, a sister, a cousin. Others of you all, this person here. Sorry about that, Libra. Confirmation. Others of you all, I'm getting here. The reason why you're guarding yourself from this person, because they could have still been involved or in a commitment with someone else. You could have found out about that, Libra. That came out of nowhere. Confirmation. This person disappointed you. They hurt you. They maybe told you that they were going to leave and they didn't. For some of you all. Oh, shit. Baby. I can't make it up. So this can go either two ways, because now I'm getting another situation here for another energy. There could be multiple people that just came up in here. Different people, different energies, different situations is coming in. So others of you all, I'm getting a situation where someone here that is stressed out over you because they want to be with you, but their ex, whoever that they involved with, or whoever that they're still in relationship with or having a commitment with, they don't have the balls yet. They don't have the strength. They don't have the self-esteem, or they don't have the confidence to tell their wife or whoever that they involved with that they don't no longer want to be with them. And obviously others of you all, this person may not even fucking have a plan B. You see what I'm saying? So it's a reason why that experience I had to share with you all. Someone is in a situation that they're not happy in, rather if it's you, Libra, or your person is experiencing or dealing with this. I feel like we have a sprinkle of both here. Okay. Let's see about the person here that is on your mind here, Libra. Let's see how they feel about you. And then we're going to move on to see what's new coming in love for my singles, or for the ones that wants to know what's next coming in love for you. This is going to be for ones that are in a relationship, or there is somebody who you're dating, someone that is on your mind right now. Let's see how do they feel about you. Okay. Show me the person here that is on Libra's mind. What are their current feelings here for Libra right now? What is this person's current feelings here for Libra? What is this person's current feelings here for Libra? They feel like that you two, confirmation, they feel like that you two are in a space where you're at a distance from each other, but they still love you. They still have feelings for you. They still feel like that you are inseparable. And then we have self-love. I am still trying to heal. Yeah. This person has been hurt multiple times themselves. So this is why some of the circumstances and the situations and what happened between you two was because of their past experiences as well. We have conversation here. I want to call you, Libra, and hear your voice. This person misses you. They want to hear your voice. And we have detachment, okay? Yeah, some of y'all, you may not be in communication with this person. All right. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So if you're not communicating with this person, for some of y'all, Libra, this is why. This person trying to deal with the relationship with someone who they're not happy with, and also having to deal with the fact that they're not in a space where they want to be with you, and the fact that they can't talk to you, they haven't been able to talk to you over the phone, whatever the fuck that is, and the fact that they feel inseparable with you. That's frustrating to them as well. So this is why they had to just feel like that they had to ghost or detach themselves overall from both situations, because it's driving this person crazy. Yeah, look at that. I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up. I feel unclear about where we stand. They're confused. I feel like some of y'all, this person is confused with you, Libra, because now you're giving this person a different energy. Well, what the fuck do they expect? Some of y'all, you waited long enough for this person. You were patient enough with this person as long as you could be patient with this person. And the fact that because this is how your energy is showing up. You're showing up as a 7 of Wands. So they like, what the fuck, Libra? Why you guarding yourself? Why you got your boundaries up with me? I thought you loved me. I thought you had feelings for me. I thought you, shit. Libra thought the same thing too. Until Libra found out the bullshit that Libra found out too. And it's like, now that you're telling this person you want, or you met someone new here, for some of you all, there's new love here. We got the Ace of Cups here. It's like now they want to feel like that they have a right to be in their feelings. Well, what about your feelings? What about your feelings? Right? All right. Wow. So let's move forward. That's for ones that are in a relationship, or you couples here. That also for someone, Libra, if you're dealing with someone, this is how they feel about you. Okay. Now we're going to go to my singles. All right. We're going to see what's next coming in love for you. Confirmation from my device. Okay. 10 o'clock. Endings. New beginnings. Some of y'all are seeing 10-10. A lot, Libras. Okay. Let's see what's coming in next in love for my singles. What do they need to know? If you're someone that's not talking to anyone, you don't have anybody on your mind, you're not thinking about anyone, let's see what's coming in new for you. What's coming in next for my singles? Wow, we got 10 people coming in and 10 lights. Again, some of y'all could be seeing 10-10, Libras. It's going to be very significant for you. Love yourself first, Libra. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, okay? So the more that you're giving yourself self-care, self-love, the more that you're showing up and giving yourself that self-care and self-love, the more attractive you are becoming more to others as well. So you have options here, Libra. You're looking good right now. So the more that you're going to be showing up and giving yourself love, don't you think other people are going to want to come in and do the same? The way that you're treating yourself is the way that you're going to expect others to treat you, right? So that's something that may be something new that some of you are learning as well. The way that I've noticed that I have been treating myself and taking care of myself, now you have people that are about to show up in your life, Libra, and going to treat you the same way that you've been treating yourself. Well, come the fuck through, Spirit. Yeah, we have heart-to-heart conversations, and I feel like in the month of May, you're going to be letting motherfuckers know, like, you know, this is what I will tolerate, this is what I won't tolerate. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So some of y'all, you're going to be having a heart-to-heart conversation with your ex or with this person from your past. This person that came up here earlier that was confused. Okay, for others of you all. What else is coming in next in love for my single Libras? Baby, we got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. I told you, some of y'all, someone new is coming in, or you've already met this person for my singles. You're already dating. Some of y'all are already going out on dates with this person. You're getting to know someone new, Libra. Okay, we got forgiving and learning. As you release and heal, Libra, the past, you experience more love in your present moments. That's the second time a card has said that to you. So it's really time for you, Libra, to show up and show out for your fucking self. If no one else is going to show up for you, you need to start showing up for yourself, because the more that you do that, the more that others are going to want to do the same for you. That's how it works. That's how you get a cause and effect. That's how you manifest. Whatever you're putting in your environment, whatever you are allowing around you in your space, that's what's going to come in your space. So you want to trust, okay? This situation is calling for you to have faith. Look, some of you all, Libra, you are in a new relationship. You're connecting with someone new, and you may feel or realize that you still have trust issues from your past or from an ex. Don't put that on this new person, because that's not fair for this new person. All right, don't bring in your past situations or concerns in your new relationship. You don't want to vibrate that energy in, because you'll end up with the same results that you ended up with your ex. Okay? But your angels want you to trust this situation that's happening. Trust what's coming your way. There is someone that you're connecting with. I feel like you both maybe have trust issues just simply because of how you both were treated in your past. I get that. You know, when someone portrays you, you know, you're going to be more mindful and more aware when you go into a new relationship. That's just natural. But you both need to trust the situation and trust the process. You both know what you want now, and you both can be able to decipher and tell if it's genuine or not. So in the meantime, just trust the process here. You've already learned your lesson. You know what to look out for. If it works out, it works out. If it don't, it don't. On to the next. At least you now know. At least you're not fucking wasting your time with people because you had lack of wisdom or knowledge. You have plenty of that now. And I feel like even if you realize that things doesn't work out for you and maybe someone new, confirmation, thank you, Spirit, that's going to let you know that, wow, I have evolved. I'm not getting upset about it. It's not affecting me as it did once before in the past. Because again, the more that you show up for yourself, the more that you show what love is truly about. And you can't expect someone else to love you, and you can't expect to love someone else if you're not first giving that love to yourself, right? So the more love that you're giving to yourself, the more that you're going to get back from someone else. And if we're going to point the finger at anybody, we got to point the finger at ourselves, Libra. If you want somebody to go all out for you, you got to ask yourself, am I going all out for myself? Am I sending myself fucking roses and cupcakes and chocolates every day? Am I taking myself out on dates? Am I telling myself every day that I love myself? Am I encouraging myself? Am I telling myself, look, girl, look, boy, I love the way you looking in that mirror. We're going to keep making sure to keep you on this diet, or we're going to keep making sure that you eat this or that you eat that. Look, I know you got some haters around you. This is what you should be telling yourself in the mirror. Because if this is what you want someone else to give you, you got to make sure that every day, Libra, that you are showing up in that mirror, looking at yourself and loving yourself and telling yourself this. Don't get mad if somebody else ain't doing what you want them to do. Because at the end of the day, you got to go back to the mirror and ask yourself, are you showing up and telling yourself you love yourself? And if not, then you can't get mad at the next one. Now, if you are showing up every day and if you are giving yourself that love, then yes, you got every right to set a boundary with these folks out here. You got every right to give these people expectations. Because why? Because you are meeting your own expectation. If you are meeting your expectation, then fuck yeah, everybody else that come in your energy, they got to have that same expectation. And they don't have to if they don't want to, you know. A person that wants to will be there, right? It's options. That was a deep message, Libra. Something to really think about. Food for thought. I had to come to realization with that shit a long time ago, years ago. I could not expect someone to show up and treat me a certain way if I wasn't treating my damn self that way. Everything has a cause and effect. That's how the universe works. If you feel like that someone has been shortchanging you or cheating you out of a relationship, you got to ask yourself. You got to come back to yourself. What have you been doing? And this is the issue. This is the problem. People don't want to hold themselves accountable. Everybody can come on this channel and listen to about everything else that happened to that person who they was with. But when it come time to hearing about shit about you, it's crickets. It's crickets. Don't nobody want to hear the truth about themselves. But that's going to be the very thing that help you to manifest exactly what you want. If it's too hot, then stay out the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Your tarot reader's favorite reader. I heard that once before. Your tarot reader's favorite reader. Yeah, that's who I'm going to be. Your tarot reader's favorite reader too. You know what I'm saying? And to meantime, remain positive, Libra. Now you know. Now you know exactly what to do to get exactly what you want. I just dropped the jewels. Just gave you the whole game. The whole game. You want faster results? Take my advice that I just gave out in this reading. In the near future, okay? So whatever this is that is gaining momentum here, you need to remain positive about it. Whatever you have coming in the future, for the ones that resonated with this reading, it's because, again, you put in the work. Because you put in the work, you got, again, don't forget, you got prosperity lies ahead for you. For the ones that this is actually a confirmation for you and everything that I've said, you've already been doing, this is what is coming ahead. So remain positive. Don't allow this person in your energy anymore, because for some of you all, they're distracting you. And this is why for some of you all, you just giving up on your love life, because I feel like you were taking the approach to your love life the wrong direction. Some of y'all going to be realizing this. Now you could start seeing different results when it comes to your relationships. Now you won't keep seeing the same pattern of results in your past relationships, because when you switch up the game and start with yourself, then you'll start seeing a different pattern. You'll start dating different people, and you won't feel like that. Dang, why do I keep running into the same type of people? Why do I keep running into dating the same type of people with the same type of behaviors? Well, we got to go back in. We got to go check in with ourselves. Okay, what are I'm not doing this right. What area in my life that I'm not tending to? That's going to give you your answer. Wow. Soon as I said that, meditation brings answers. I can't make this shit the fuck up. I can't make it up, Libra. I can't. I can't. Well, honey, this is what we got here for you, Libras. All right. This is what's coming out for you for mid-May. We'll check back in at the end of this month to see within the next week what's coming up for the closing month of May. Again, thank you all so much for sharing your time and tuning in with me today. I appreciate you, Libra. All right. Again, I am available for personal readings. My email is listed down below in the description box and also in the comment section of this video. I do still have a spring special going on. For more exclusive readings just like this, you can find me on Patreon. All right. I do have early access to my content over there as well. And you also get free questions when I go live for my Patreon family and plus more. All right. The link to sign up for Patreon is on the home page of my channel. Also, check us out on TikTok if you would like to tap into my collective readings. I also do on TikTok. Go follow on TikTok for more content there. And besides that, I look forward to connecting in with you in the next week here, Libra, to see where your energy progresses, see what you need to know, and what's the closing messages for the month of May. All right. Thank you all so much, Libra, and I wish you all the best, my loves. Mwah. Bye-bye.